Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another episode in Astrometica. This will be episode 11 of our little adventure here. Apparently, we're in Theta 12 in here. I think we left the game where, yeah, exactly. We had some blueprints to scan and some jiggies to build. I moved that guy there. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's start this one here. And let's see what exactly we're gonna get for those free blueprints. Oh, we had power issues. How are we sitting with the power? 1,500 capacity. And we have 1,100. And it's going down like crazy. Well, it's kind of loading in there. Let's hope it's gonna be fine. Building wise, we have that. Yeah, we need the other thing. The other thing being this, because we didn't do it. I have in here what I need. So let's make the global storage while that guy is punching in there with the blueprints and all. And let's take a peek at this one because we don't know what it's doing. Okay, we might run out of power. Yeah, well, let's see. Oh, I think we can sustain that. Let's make the other stuff that goes with this stuff, which is this stuff. Now this one says storage remote device and it says handheld device, okay? But since you're building it in here and not in one of the fans, it's obvious it's not the handheld, okay? It is what it is. Ain't no handheld magic in here. But this is the global storage device. Now, from what I've seen in my live stream, I don't know why we have a 5 and an 8 there. This guy, you put it in here, and as long as you put in Theta 9, another one of these, you can, or maybe another one of these too, I don't know, you can access whatever it's in from the other side, basically, which is really interesting. But I was expecting like a lot more inventory than this. Yeah, you see? Access global storage, so you can put whatever you got in there in. I don't know why do we have that. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Maybe it's different lockers. You can have only 6 lockers and access them. Let's see, let's dump something. I don't know what. Let's put some pillows and all that fertilizer. Okay, here you go, mister. Have it your way. Now, what is that thing? Because I don't know. That's something that will come into the game? I have no idea. I was expecting to unlock it until now, but I need to. So it's showing me that. But if I access it, I have access to all of that. We get mining speed tier 4. The first blueprint, which is just outstandingly good. But I think that we already had mining speed tier 4. No, we have tier 3. Well, let's pull it out and let's look in here. Tier 4, what does it need? 3 paralyte clusters. Well, let's put it back. I said we're gonna need some more of that. I don't think we have back in Theta 9. I'm gonna have to look at it. So I'm thinking this one, if I put it on the other side in Theta 9, I will be able to access whatever it is storage in here, which is just amazing. That being said, let's see special magickies. Okay, maybe we got that. Let's dump them in here. Let's grab those because we don't need them in here. This is an easy way to move materials from one side to the other one, or just build, you know? I think so. I really think so. We can grow more Celestine if we need. I want to wait for that thing to finish, and then we're gonna go into Theta 9 just to verify that. Can I put down one of those? Let's see. Advanced. I want to pin that. I need a Volcanium Spiral in the Theta Transformer. Okay. Apparently we have the quartzes in here. It's good. What about the Volcanium Spiral? Can we do one? No, we're missing the celestite. We need 3 blue celestite. Have we finished? Of course not. Let's get it. Because I want to go in the other side. Do you think it's gonna mess him up? That thing in there is gonna be messed up? I don't know. Let's just go. So we need... I lost my mouse. Some blue celestite, was it? I think so. Here we are. Let's see. None. None. I'll grab those, that, volume, and those. We're gonna put them in that thing. Nothing else amazing in here. I'm gonna put the sulfur in there as well, into that global storage device. Of course. Do we have anything good in here? Let's see. What do we have in here? Nothing. Do we have anything good in here? Because I remember putting one of these guys. We got some toys. 2 of them. And that's about it. Okay. There is not one more. Good. I think we can go back into Theta 12. We could mine that celestite. Let's just do that one really fast. Drop the seed back so that it can grow. Right? You see the tiny little tree in there is dancing. Put that one in there. We have more seeds, so we could plant a little more of this celestite if we want it, but for the time being, it ain't that great. Now, what I'm bummed about this game is that since we had this major update, we had 2 more updates, and in each one of those updates, the developer Barry Mary had secrets all over the place, both in Theta 9 and in Theta 12. So not sure how to feel about it. Also, that one just paused. Amazing. Let's put those stuff in there. That stuff I said. Those will try to make them happen on the other side. Okay, so we needed the volume spiral. Yeah, it's pulling from that one. Perfect. We get the data transformer, I believe. Yes. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. We have storage module tier 4. Methinks that one it's for the seeker. It's called. Let's check it out. We gotta be in Theta 9. Okay, good stuff. Let's see about advanced place. This one. So I want to make it one of this one on the other side. Well, I need 3 iron bars on me. Let's just grab those 3 and let's go to Theta 9 and do that. There is one more which is kind of munching in here. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Let's move to Theta 9. Mods. Go. By the way, one of the developer updates on the Discord show a sneak peek at the planet. I repeat, planet. Building stuff. So we're gonna have the possibility to build on planet soon enough. Soon enough, I don't want to say soon enough. I don't know exactly when that one is gonna happen, but we're gonna have it at some point, okay? We don't know exactly when and how. Mark 1, Mark 2, we need the Mark 3 in here at some point. We just put it in this corner here. So this is the global storage machinery. I need to drink some. Perfect. Interact. Oh my god, I can access that one from there. It's just outstandingly good. I'll grab those, thank you very much. And I'll put I think in here we have the plants. Yeah. We got gargoyle seeds and we have 2 celestite seeds. We can make 2 more of those if we want, which we don't. Amazing. Amazing. I'm loving that. So you can have in here, let's call it 28 boxes from that global storage device. And wherever you go, you just plug one of these and it's enough. You don't have to build storage. So if I would have in here all of these guys organized really nice in a room separate, not like this one, a biggie like that one, put them on the wall like I usually do, and have one for each stack like iron, copper, quartz, coal, sulfur, celestite, red celestite. I don't know, you name it. All of them in here, one next to another. But caviar incoming. All of them should be like this. So you need a bunch of volume and nanite bar. Wherever I may go, being in Theta 12, or in no matter what kind of belt is gonna be invented at this point, or I don't know, on the island, the Arctic island, or on a planet somewhere, it will be enough to put one of these guys down, a storage remote device, like this, and I will have on me. No, I will be able to access all those storages. In theory, all of them. We need to verify that. Let's go back. We need to verify that. I will be able to access all that and build everything I need everywhere I will be. In theory. Okay, we don't know for real. Let's just check it. So, purpose right now, we're gonna build another one of these ones, another one of this, and we're gonna put something else in it. And let's see if it's feasible or not. Number 5, Mambo. We need the nanite bar. Wow. Oh, look, we got the nanites in here, mister, for that. That one is not in there, but it's munching. Is good. Can I make a nanite? No. We need 4 nanites. Allegedly, we don't have them. Where is that teleport? In here? Okay, let's go to the nanite. Come on. Nanites, please. Yes, please. Let's see if this guy did something. No, it's useless. Okay, good stuff. We know it. So, we will really need a Mark II miner to be able to munch on this stuff in here, I think. But for the time being, we're not gonna do that. So, I feel good that we kind of finished the content, which we didn't, by the way. There is one more stuff we gotta do. But at the same time, I feel disappointed because we did all this content for nothing. Because with this tiny updates that came after what we discovered, 75% of whatever it's in this place and everything that it's in Theta 9, guess what happened? Yeah, exactly. We had more add-ons. Secrets, boxes, blueprints, toys, majiggies, everywhere. In all the POIs. So, I don't like it much. But it is what it is. It's a game in early act. It happens. But at the same time, I don't feel like going back now to those POIs just to say, oh look, I discovered the blueprint right now. Well, that blueprint would have helped me a bunch earlier on. Seeker boost module tier 3. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, we needed one. So let's make the second storage and test our theory. Let's try and stay focused. I need it in a different spot. Gonna put it right in here and that's it. If we can put it in here, mister. Listen. Arrow towards me. No, you cannot build it. Okay, good stuff. It needs to stay next to that one. So tell you what, we're gonna disassemble that one. Of course, that means I gotta take everything out of him. Forget you cannot have empty hands. Take all. Okay. Number 5, Mambo. Let's deconstruct that guy. And let's make 2 of them side by side. Okay. Advanced. That one in there. Just like that. And another one in here. Come on, dude. You know you want. Amazing. We have 2. You can put them side by side. Amazing. Houston, we got an issue. You gotta be in there in order to access them. Shoot, I didn't thought about that. Why can't you access them from the side? You gotta be in front of them, like in here. Okay, good stuff. Deconstruct this one, I said. And turn it. Okay, advanced storage. Yeah, well, we're gonna put it like that. and in there, if I may. Well, it ain't gonna be perfectly aligned, BAG, but let's try and live with that. So, one of them has, let's call it the celestite and the crystals. And then, no. Only that. And one of them has this stuff. Okay. Now, how do I see it? Oh! So you're gonna have 4 or maybe even more. I think 4 of them is the maximum. But that's pretty good nevertheless, wouldn't you? Because it's a bunch of items that you can store and set up. You can have 4 global storage at this point. That means, let's go to Theta 9. Because we gotta check on those upgrades for the summons anyway. I'm curious if I want to build something in here, if it's gonna pull from that thing which is in there, which I highly doubt. Normally it should be that it won't pull. Okay, so if I want to build one of those, I don't have the vault, you know. Okay, good stuff. But at the same time, if I come in here, I can grab said volume from that block, which is just amazing. I'm loving it a bunch because I don't have to teleport back and forth all the time. Let's take a peek at those. What did I need it for the T4? Firelight cluster. Forget about it. I ain't going in there for that. Storage module T4. Voltium Firelight cluster. Again, forget about it. It's good. Perfect. I would like to know right in here in this panel, Mr. Developer, sir, how much storage is, you know, how much there is a storage in tier 3 and how much is the storage in tier 4, because that will be just amazing. And I think we're coming back to the other issue that we have. This one, it's for what? It's for the seeker or it's for the other stuff, for the skipper? Because we don't know. It's not said. Probably works on both of them. I don't know. It says storage module tier 4. Might be universal. But I'm not seeing in here storage module tier 2 and tier 3. We only have tier 1. So guess why that one is happening? Because somebody went behind our backs in here, and in each and every single one of those POIs, it is possible, or in the boxes, or in the containers, or in every place, it's possible to have blueprints. Okay, and this is a game changer and a game breaker at the same time for me. Let's just check that one out. So we need the seeker. What kind of modules do you have on you, baby? Storage module, and that's it. No tier on it. Okay, so we have tier 4 unlocked. We don't know anything about tier 2 and tier 3. I swear by God. Okay, seeker, you see, nothing. Seeker storage, no, only storage module, which is tier 1. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Oh, we got a tier 4. Where the heck is tier 2 and tier 3? We will not be able to build. Because if you see in there, this one takes storage module tier 3. Amazing, I know. Same stuff for this one. Seeker, boost module, tier 3. It requires boost module, tier 2. Where is this one? Oh, you're looking at this one? No, this one is skipper. So we need the seeker. They should really change the names again. Let's just refer to it as the summon, because that way we're not mixing them up like that. So we need seeker, summon, boost module, tier 2. Well, that one I cannot find it anywhere. So we unlock random some stuff in here, but it ain't in the right order. And as a result, even though we unlock that guy, we cannot build. And to add more to the pain, they kind of changed the way this one works in here. So when you scan it, I think it's random, but right now it ain't exactly random, or it might not be, because we scanned a lot of blueprints tier 2, and they give me rewards for the tier 1, like stack increases and stuff that we cannot use at anything in order to make our good stuff in our modules. So that kind of pisses me off, but it is what it is, you know. We ended up being at episode 11 and we are unlocking stuff that we cannot unlock, because in episode 5, when we discovered that you know what blueprint and we scan it, it gives us something like, I don't know, stack increase for iron. Well, in this actual game, the same blueprint that we grabbed from God knows where, it would have given you the boost module treatment. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So all this playthrough here is compromised. Basically, we gotta start over if we want to have good results. Otherwise, being defective from the start, we're going around in circles. We're never gonna get what we need in here. It is what it is. Early access, baby. Nevertheless, you know BIG here. I don't know if you know it, but BIG is a maniac with Astrometica. I'm loving it. I'm loving starting anew. That's one of the reasons that this one is simple, and you don't see what you see at other people. A million bases with staircases with everywhere, amazing huge stuff in here that you don't really need, and you only make them just to make them and to pop out. Like on the stream, look mom, what I did, something useless, you get lost in it. You have one of those big boy rooms with only one item or empty inside, and guess what, you got 20 of them. You can go all around the place for nothing. No, that ain't gonna happen on this channel. So we have only the basic necessities, and even so, that one is kind of extra in there. Okay, we could have deleted it, but I don't know how to tell you this. I don't feel inclined of going around too much in here and doing stuff, because I realize in my heart and soul that I'm doing it for nothing. It ain't gonna give good results. It is what it is. Nevertheless, before finishing this episode and the series, we still have one more stuff that I discovered by accident, of course, because secrets happen and have been put into the game. We need to make another 3 gate arms, so we got another port, basically. It was in base building in here. Let's see, we're gonna need 3 nanite bars and 30 luminite. Well, the luminite, I don't think we have it in here. We're gonna have to go to Petato. Of course, we had one piece somewhere. The nanite already, we don't have it in here any longer. All of it, it's on in the global storage, so it's cool. Let's find our way somehow in this mess and go to Tetato. Then we're gonna grab some luminite and then come back here with the luminite and banana bars, because the second portal gate, alien gate, it's right in here in Theta 9. Ooh, skipping frames like crazy, bitch. What you doing in there? Nothing special. Okay, so let's see if we can make the nanite bars. We need 3 of them. No, we can make 1. Good enough. We need 8 more nanites. Let's go to our useless miner in there, which kind of pisses me off, but I'm still not gonna do a Mark II. Guess what? Ever work? Wait, no, it's on 1%. It used to be on 26 earlier. What happened now? Well, we don't know. I mean, really, we don't care about it. We could just dismantle it and that's it. Let's call it good the way it is. Okay? We don't care about it. We know in the next playthrough that we shouldn't even bother to put in here a Mark I miner. Useless. Useless, I'm telling you. Nevertheless, a Mark II miner, well, that's a totally different story, baby. We're gonna do that. And guess what? We're gonna put a Mark II miner on the luminite as well, because it's painful to mine it. Oh, BG. It's painful to mine it at hand with the sun, because each and every single one of those bowlers drops only 1 luminite. That's shameful. Okay, you gotta stay in there clicking those weapons for a millennia. but it is what it is. Yeah, so one of the changes says that implies, it doesn't say it specific, but I saw it in Discord. People started finding blueprints in those crates. So, not necessarily that model, okay? Any model. And apparently it's a bunch of them in Theta 9 as well. Not only here in Theta 12. They modified the loot. Drop a jiggy stuff. So, have fun with that, boy. God knows where are all of those. I need to drink. I need to drink. Perfect. We got 3 of those. Let's see. That arm is not in there anymore. We need 30 of those, right? Let's grab a little toy out of here. And let's go. How are you with your berries? 100%. And the other guy? 100%. Let's go. Let's go for the illuminate. I think it was outpost textile somewhere up or down, something like that. We're gonna get in there with the speed of light. Not exactly, because it's only normal boost. We cannot make the boost Mark 2 or Mark 3, but it is what it is. We're gonna get in here and we're gonna discover everything that it's to discover, mister. And that's about it. Where was it? Up or down? I don't remember. Let's go forward. I think it's one place up and one place down, but you gotta pass over these boulders. Just gonna keep an eye on. One of them should be up there, and one of them, God knows where, down. Just gonna go through here. That boost is charging so slowly. Oh, look what we have here, Ma. We found the Lumini. So this is gonna take half a million, guess what? To grab all of this Luminite in here, especially that you need 30. That's 30 boulders, baby. And it ain't easy to farm this place. It's taking a millennia. So a Mark II miner, even 2 of them, would be just amazing. You know what will be actually amazing here? To have one of those big boy rooms which has 3 exits, or even 6. Put a teleporter inside of it. Come on, you can spawn in the little guys, right? You really can spawn in the little guys. Thank you very much. And put 3 or 6 furthers miners on it. Because you can, and why not? And put a teleporter inside, and you're gonna have a bunch of luminite anytime you want. Of course, that is if it's gonna be used in another recipe. Because otherwise, it ain't that good, sir. You only need this one to construct those arms as it stands right now. And we need 30 for each place. We got 3 places. So in total, you need 90 lumina. Okay, it ain't that much. It's fine. We can stay here for 2 millennia and do this. My mouse is kind of screaming at me. What the heck are you doing in the BG? But it is what it is, you know. Let me finish mining this scrap in here, and I'll be right back with you. I think I have enough. I just realized you should be able to put one of those asteroid miners, the biggie, on this amazing blob in here, and that one will give you 60 luminite from time to time. But since you don't need that many, I don't think it's needed. Let's try and get back to the base now. And we're gonna teleport to... Well, actually, we can go this one. No, it ain't fun. I know why. Let's go back to the base. And we're gonna teleport on the other side. And then we're gonna go with our summer. I'll show you why in a sec. Because it's not well done. That's why. Okay, here we are. Yeah, well. 10, 20, right? 10, 20, 2, 4, 6, 10. We need 2 more. So we need to drop some stuff in. Just to have... Oh, well, actually, we will use those in it. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need to drop in it. Wait. I don't want to carry more than 30. So, how many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. That one just happened. Sorry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm ready to leave those. So here we go. 20. Give me those power cells. We get the 40 illuminite we need in there. Perfect. Let's leave the rest of it in here. Yeah, well, why not? Let's put it in the global storage. Whatever. Let's leave those two in the power storage as well. Power. Jesus Christ. Global storage, I said. Let's go back to our place in Theta 9. Here we are in Theta 9. Let's get into the bay. Take our summon out. Before going, let me sleep and recover my health. We might need it. I'm not sure that we're gonna need it. Oh, right now it's 250%. A second ago it wasn't 250%. It was a half. It's fine. Come. Seeker. Amazing. Oh, literally we still have the berry. You wanna go next to the gate, okay? So in there, but we're gonna pass through. Moving pretty fast in here. Gotta love it. We did open this. So did everything resetted and respawn in here? Do we have stuff? Remember all those empty boxes that we found? They could have something tasty in them. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So you want to get into that little place in there because it's gonna be important. But you know, in there actually, not in here, sorry. In there we have that gate which took us, let's call it our little own paradise planet, which was just outstandingly nice with that water, the mountains, and the two amazing buildings in the distance. Well, let's pop in here for a second, and then I wanna look for one of those platforms where you can resummon your ship. Yeah. So this is that place. We've been in here, right? Let's see. Do we have the platforming? No. Well, this is gonna be bad. Okay, good stuff. Let's get in there into this amazing white stuff in here. Remember, in here you got those flying crabs. I think we already took care of, but it was pretty difficult. In here it's this stuff where you gotta beat to unlock stuff. There's the berry, and I don't remember what else. Are you seeing anything moving? Like the squids, the head suckers? I see one in there. Two. Oh my god, it's so many. Let's take care of them because we might be on foot in here. Why did it say storage full? Do they drop stuff now? Is it possible that that guy just dropped something? It is, and I didn't grab it. It is what it is. Yeah, we got mines, whatever. I'm not seeing any other head suckers. That doesn't mean there isn't any. That only means I don't see them. Oh my god. Blind man. Okay, good stuff. So I think we have one of those platforms. Let's put our baby in here. This will act as a spawn point. Now, because we are in here, I didn't knew it was a piece of summon in there. It will be really easy to get it. So in here we had some boxes at some point. Did we read that? I think so. What are you? Your research station? Let's see. No, like that. E2. Okay, I think this one was in there. Add fabricator in there. We know it is the seeker opening that. Okay, good. Now this was a small detour just to have a spawn point in. Okay. Let's go to where that secret gate. If I can remember. That one looks interesting in there, but I don't think. Oh, doesn't that ring looks interesting to you in there? Well, that's exactly where stuff is. Let's get in. You can go in with the summon. I did it. If you're careful, you're not gonna hurt too much. And in here, it's exactly what you're looking for. And let's put the lights on. Let's leave the lights out, I said. And let's start building. Let's grab from our baby in here everything that was in storage. Amazing. Base build. Guitar. One. And there is a base build. Gate arm. I wish it would have remained selected, but it didn't happening. Let's grab the rest of the lumini. Stop. Grab it. Come on. Okay, give me all, please. I want to drop those cells in. And we have one more gate arm in there, apparently. Okay. Good stuff. This one will act. You see how the light is blue? It's just like in the other spot. What do you know? I want to get in here. Grab a drink of food. All the oxygen that I carry can have apparently 170, which is wrong, but this is really good. Let's get in here and witness what's on the other side. Early access, baby. Early access. We're exactly in the same spot like the first. So this is another portal that links to the one that I just showed you. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, already seen this. Let's go back. And now when I did this one in the live stream, it put me in at the first portal, not at the second one. This. I'm quite curious if they already fixed it or not, because we have sneaky updates coming in very often. Let's put it like that. Will it remember where I was like 2 minutes ago or not? No. You see? We're in the bubble. We're not in that special place where we were in. So you're stranded. You're stranded. That's it. You're stranded in here. That place near the portal. We just looked. You cannot recall your summon. Seeker. This guy. So the only way to go from here, it's either you go back home and recall your summon in there, which is like 2000, or we're gonna go where we just clean those head crabs in there and make it happen in there, you know. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So let's get in here. We're gonna pass by the head crabs. In there you have one of those platforms, summoning platforms, let's call them, for your vehicles, and that's it. We have enough oxygen. We're good. The fact that it's putting you in that bubble is good. I don't understand why it doesn't pop you on in the same place where your vehicle is. I just don't understand. What it is, what it is. Maybe there is a logic. I don't know. Either way, watch the mines. Watch the head crabs if we have them. Our purpose is not to get to the grot. No, our purpose is just to get in here. Because in here we can recall our ship. That's all there is. It's the closest place where you can do this. That's it. My vehicle, it's out of that cave with golden. What do you think about it? I think it's nice and pretty. I would have liked to see something different, another place. Like take me next to Yuna though. Maybe that one is not defined yet. That's why we don't have it. Or a different place. I don't know. But even so, it's amazing that we have it in there. I like having that gate in there. It's fine. The only problem is that when you're coming out of them, it puts you in some other spot where you don't have your vehicle and you're kind of panicking, like what now, you know. As you well saw, it's easy to get around. Okay, so even because you're in there, even so, you can skip jumping here with the jetpack. You can make it until home. If you don't want to go to that platform and grab your vehicle like that, you can even make it into that cave. I think you can go in there without messing up with those head crabs, whatever they call. I don't know, but it is what it is. So here we are back home. This baby is being repaired by that. I would have liked to have a way to put both that and the one that recharged my batteries, but that didn't happen, mister. Why? I have no idea. Oh, I don't have one with me. Let's grab another one from here, which is filled up. Drop it in here, baby, just for you. So, because I'm a reckless driver with my baby in here, I tend to smash it on all the boulders and all the stuff, especially because it's dark. And that's why I'm keeping this one in here, which repairs the V. If we would have had better armor shield majigis, it would have made sense to put the one that is recharging. The solution is to have two bays. If that one is full health, you just use the other one, which is charging your vehicle. You know, and have that charging triangle in there up top. Yeah, because that one doesn't need to stay in there. Skip. There are a lot of upgrades for the skipper, much more than you have for the seeker, but I still think that I don't want to play with the skipper. I just want to skip it, you know, just like I skipped the grab tool because I see no point in it. You might see it's really good, but no, not for me. Thank you. So I think this will be it for our little playthrough. It didn't ended up on a good note. I think we should do another one. Because everything is changed. Like, I don't know, we visited that place, we discovered stuff. Well, now it's different stuff in there, and even if it's not, let's go, I don't know, somewhere yellow ship, why not, or those containers. Even though if it's not new stuff in there, it is possible to have a different out on the whatchamacallit, blueprints. You know, I mean, look at these guys, they're not open. Why is that even a thing? Why are not my tools in it? Fine. It's not aiming properly, mister. So what you gonna get this time? You know, like, are we gonna have something amazing or not? I don't know. Normally it's only that, whatever is so in that box, but it is very possible you get blueprints now, and it is very possible. So the way to do this right now is to go again everywhere and grab said blueprints. Nevertheless, already grabbed them, so goodbye the good stuff, you know. Unable to do anything, kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Already took you, but I'm gonna grab you again. There's the grab tool in there. I don't see anything else special. It is what it is. That one was the hook tool, sorry, not the grab. So nothing new in here. I need my baby. By the way, if you're stranded like in here without barrier, you know what you gotta do? Go to your base, teleport back home, and recall your seeker. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What do you know? So this being like the starting areas, they were not modified that heavily, but the deeper stuff like the yellow shell, that place in there which has the entries, and some other interesting spots had a lot of new additions to them. Okay, so I don't know what we're gonna find in here. I have no idea. Apparently those two didn't respond for some reason. They usually do. It's good. We love them. Let's check this place. Maybe there is something new. I don't know. Oops. Kinda scratched my baby. Okay, so we already read this like 8 times something now. Yeah, with the sulfur magic is nothing respawned. Yeah, well, we'll get the battery charger or the other charger, the power charger. So there's nothing new. I don't know. Not having the blueprints there here on the floor or in the boxes or whatever. That means I cannot have in this playthrough the blueprints and find, for example, boost number 2 or number 3 on this baby of mine here. No, I cannot. I cannot. Pure and simple, I cannot. So that it's really unsatisfying. Not very keen. Okay, let's leave this baby out because we know what's gonna happen here with those amazing mines, and let's go inside. Alpha mining cave open. I had the keycard. One of our subscribers told me that in here where you have that little miner pointing at the wall, you can dig through there. I didn't know that, and I never came back to do that. There's like a little secret in there. I don't remember if it was on this entrance or the other one, but here we are. I hope those idiots didn't respawn in here. They did not. Oh, this is the place. This is the place. You see? You can mine through there. And apparently there is something behind. Yeah. Well, what you got in there? Interesting. Oh. Okay, so password. It's a password. 546281. Maybe it's the one on Mox Island. I have no idea. What is that? A light. So I got the Celestate. And that's about it. That's kind of a sneaky place to put a little something, you know? But it is what it is. Now we should go back and see what's in that box, of course. I cannot remember if there is something new or not around this place. I just cannot remember. Okay? It is what it is. We got the boxes on the walls. We got this stuff in here. Nothing in there. What about in here? Oh, there is a box in here. Oh, what about the locked storage? Here we go. 546281. It's exactly the code that we found. Photo frame, space miners. That's really nice. Me likes it. And we get 2 boxes, vehicle engines. Oh my god, this is a place. If it's static, for a second. The loot, you should come in here early. Like before getting the summon, basically. The seeker. Yeah. You should come in here early. Let's try and make it out without coughing another oxygen bottle. If we may, what are you? Fertilizer. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go through here to the mine. 56 seconds. I think we're gonna be fine. No warrants whatsoever. Okay. Oh, it's another spot you can mine. Amazing. We're gonna grab a little. Okay, we got some crystals in there if we need them. Where was the exit, mister? Because I'm lost in here. You said. Okay, good. Let's go. I don't think that's the exit, by the way. Let's try. Is this the exit? No, this is not the exit. It was the other way around, BAG. Oxygen, oxygen. I know, I'm suffocating. Not yet, but it's gonna happen. So, another place that we missed, where we would have been able to drill. Interact. No. I need in there. 13 seconds. We're good. So, we just get 2 blueprints. 2 hidden in that cave. More on the other entrance. It's called something like beta, whatever magic, beta 23, and more in each and every single spot. Nevertheless, as I already told you, I feel like this playthrough is compromised. So, yeah, it is what it is. Let's get back home, scan these two guys, and see what exactly we're gonna get. Quite curious about it. Because the last like 10 of them were only increases on stack sizes, which is not exactly what the doctor ordered. I understand you have a million blueprints hidden everywhere, or like possible drops, but as long as the research pool for those blueprints is random, you risk doing stuff like this. I have unlocked booster Mark 3 or storage Mark 4, but I don't have Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark whatever, you know? That's really disappointing. It is what it is. Explore more, discover more, BIG. I know, it shouldn't be like, that's what I'm saying. Okay. It's not crazy. I want to put that poster on my wall because I love, oh my god, not like that. I love No Man's Sky, you know? I love it. It's beautiful. Look at it. Space Miners! That's No Man's Sky, baby. I love it. What about you? Moxora efficiency poster. You stay here. Be efficient. Amazing. Well, we got a photo frame here. Can I put it like in here? No? Why not? Can I put it like on this corner? No? Why not? Can I put it on the top of the bed? Or do I really have to build a shelf? I can put it in here. Okay, good stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Get up. You don't need to sleep, boy. Or girl. Whatever you are. What did we get out of that one? Because I didn't look. Hook. Throw distance. Yeah. See what we got here? These are all blueprints. And that one is battery saver G3. Well, at least we got that one. But we still didn't get what we needed. At least it didn't give me any stupid stuff like the last ones. It is what it is. Anywho, I think we're gonna say goodbye to this playthrough. I'm gonna take a break from Astrometica at some point, and then we're gonna do it again. I'm not sure we're gonna do it as videos because I don't have enough time to make videos. Those take up too long of my time. Don't have enough time here. And in case you didn't realize that, I'm streaming daily. Kick. And that stream is going one day on YouTube, one day on Twitch, one day on YouTube, one day on Twitch. I'm not streaming Monday. So it's 6 days per week. That means we have 3 days when you do Kick YouTube, 3 days when you do Twitch YouTube. I'm doing that. So I'm thinking maybe we should do this one as a stream. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it. Stream or videos? Oh, we got a skipper poster in here. Come with me. Stand there. Gracias. So, what do you think? Stream or videos? I would like more stream. Because if you're gonna see videos, it's gonna take a bunch of time to do this. I'm not sure where to put those in. I'm just gonna drop them in there and call it good. So yeah, I think we're gonna leave this one in here. I mean, I'm pretty sure of it. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this. If you like it, don't forget to drop that like on this video because it really helps me a bunch. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and if you wanna see some more, because more is coming. Yes. And if by any chance you wanna support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, you can do what these guys in here did and grab yourselves a membership. Thank you again. I'll see you next one. Don't forget to check me out on Kick and Twitch. Much appreciated. Bye now.